season, y'all. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy fall and happy spooky season. The weather changed really quickly here this year. I don't usually start vibing fall quite this early, but it is definitely sweater season here. It's been rainy, cold, everyone keeps calling it mud season. So we've just kind of been cozying up, and I just fell down a fall wormhole. So I thought I would share with you guys. So today we're gonna be doing a thrift haul. I got some amazing fall sweaters this year at the local thrift store, a little Target decor haul, and a little decorate the apartment with me kind of situation. Really just all the fall vibes. The ghost mug is making an appearance. Coffee just doesn't taste the same this time of year if it's not out of a festive mug with pumpkin spice creamer. I haven't really gotten the opportunity to decorate or be super festive over the last couple of years, and it's something I've always really enjoyed. I even treated myself and drove all the way to Idaho Falls to go to Target, and I regret nothing. It was so much fun. I had such a great time, and I haven't actually been to a Target since we moved here in June. Made a whole day of it, got a pumpkin spice cold foam. It's just always as good as I remember it. It hits so hard every year, and I just wish they would leave it out all year long. I'm also going to be working on a little Halloween themed shoot for the resort social media today, so I'm gonna bring you guys along for that. And my friend Elisa is currently in town visiting, and I think since the weather's been not so great, we're going to have like a cozy spooky movie night. I'm gonna make some ghost cookies. It's gonna be a great time. So without further ado, let's jump into the haul. If you guys don't really want to watch this part and are more into the decorate with me kind of stuff, baking, all the fall vibes, I'll put timestamps in the description box below, and you can kind of skip around and get festive how best suits you. So we're gonna start on the porch, my favorite part of this haul. My pumpkins. I thought I got so many, it looked like a ton of pumpkins in my cart, but now that they're on the porch, I definitely probably could have done a little bit more. I low-key regret not getting a wreath, but I will definitely be getting one for Christmas. I just picked up this haystack, and I tried to get like a variety of different shapes and colors for my pumpkin patch. It has been 4 years since I've had a porch, so this is one thing I was really looking forward to, and kind of sparked the whole trip to Idaho Falls in the first place, was to pick up some pumpkins at Walmart. Okay, so I thought we could start with the thrifted portion. Now that I've shown you the porch and my actual pumpkins, we'll move inside. So to stay cozy, since the weather's been kind of crappy and it got cold really fast here, and I've started to hear a lot of the locals talking about how they think we'll have a really short fall, and winter seems to kind of be setting in early. So I panicked and went to the thrift store. The weather right now is kind of like peak sweater season, when it's comfortable to just wear your sweater, jeans, something cozy, but not have to like fully bundle up. Now that I moved the sweaters, the space looked very empty, so added some pumpkins, keeping it very vibey this week. So first I picked up this scarf. It's super warm, super thick. It's a little bit too bulky to wear like indoors comfortably. I don't know if I'm still just kind of adjusting to bulkier clothing, but I wore it out the other day and it was very cozy outside where it's actually cold. The next piece I picked up, this one is actually altered state, and I got this for like $3, which is wild. It's so fuzzy on the inside, and it's in pretty decent shape. It's on the smaller side. I usually buy my flannels pretty oversized, but I thought this would be a little bit of a dressier piece for me to wear to work this season. I also actually thrifted the sweater that I'm wearing right now recently too. Definitely went for a color palette with this thrift haul for the season. Kind of something I picked up from van life, having like a capsule wardrobe. A lot of my closet is just kind of a consistent color palette. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to make more outfits with what I have instead of needing more stuff. Anyways, moving on, I've got this little striped sweater with some button detailing. The thrift stores in this town honestly have amazing prices, which is incredible because the prices on everything else in small mountain towns are kind of high. So I was really pleasantly surprised to find such good deals at the local thrift. So this one's just kind of like a cropped sweater. I am also gonna have to kind of learn how to layer. I've never been in such a harsh winter climate consistently, and going in and out, it's warm inside and freezing outside, so I feel like I'm constantly just like getting dressed and getting undressed all day. So I'm trying to work on layering my outfits a little bit more intentionally. Next up is the sweater that I wore last week, this little kind of caramel colored number. It's definitely a more oversized, nice and long. I've been tucking a lot of my sweaters recently, kind of just a cute little crop to show off the top of my jeans. I think it kind of helps me feel a little bit less bulky in bulkier clothing. And the last thrifted sweater I found is a brown one, very similar to the last one, but I've noticed this one is a little bit more sheer and doesn't provide as much like actual warmth, just kind of an extra layer. And now that we have an apartment, while I was at the thrift store, I actually got to look through like the decor, furniture, that kind of stuff. So I scored this little placemat. I don't know, I've seen people hang these on walls. I just found that for $2, so I snagged that. And I also found this amazing fuzzy pillow for like $4, and for it being white and thrifted, it's in really good shape. Okay, I'm gonna put my sweaters back in my closet and then we will move on to the Target portion of this haul. I absolutely love going to Target for holiday decor. Their little, I don't want to call it a dollar section because nothing in there is $1. It's usually like $3 to $5 items right at the front of the store, and most of what I get at Target comes from that little section. It's honestly a really great way to find some really cute items at a really great price. And I actually looked online at the difference between pricing in Walmart decor and Target decor, and the Target stuff was so much cuter and so much cheaper. So I tend to kind of stay in that front section of the store, but I did, since I never get to go to Target anymore, glance around the whole store. They do have some really beautiful, more expensive pieces. I've noticed the price of throw pillows recently has just gone through the roof, or maybe I was just always blissfully unaware of how much throw pillows cost. Either way, we are going to be jumping into the Target portion of the haul. The first item, and probably my favorite, is this little ghosty mug. I like that he's like a sleepy ghost. It just makes him 10 times cuter. I'm a sucker for coffee mugs, especially now that I have cabinets. I try to get a mix of generic fall decor and more spooky fall decor so that I have some stuff that I can leave out after Halloween through the end of November before I go full Christmas. I love pumpkins inside, outside, in my coffee, everywhere. This one is actually light up. I thought about putting this out on the porch, but the weather here has been kind of gnarly and is probably going to stay that way, so inside pumpkins it is. I don't think I spent more than $10 on any one particular item in this haul, so everything was relatively budget friendly. Another thing that wasn't super Halloween-y, but I just found in that little dollar section, is this vase. It's got this kind of tan, I don't know if you guys can see it, or tan kind of marble pattern to it, and it's very pretty. So I picked that up. It was like $3. I grabbed a set of these kind of vibey fake candles. They just take batteries and they're super cute, and I fall asleep with the lights on occasion, so I just find that these are a little bit safer than lighting a ton of candles. More pumpkins, of course. This one came on its own and they had a couple of different colors. I went with the darker, kind of spooky vibe. But then I also got a pack of 10 of these like little pumpkins that match. And the last pumpkin I got is this little green ceramic guy, again from that value section. It was $3, very cute. I really like this sage green color. And it's truly not a fall Target haul unless you buy a bunch of pumpkin scented candles. This first one is pumpkin shortbread, very pretty. I've already burned all of these even though I've only had them for like a day or two. And then I got this little bourbon pumpkin candle. I think this one actually is my favorite smell wise, and this color. And this is by far the cutest candle that I got. It's actually shaped like a little pumpkin. This one is vanilla pumpkin. Definitely a little bit lighter on the smell. I'm usually pretty particular about scented candles. A lot of heavy scents give me headaches, but something about pumpkin flavored candles have really never bothered me, and I always am afraid to burn my candles because I don't want to blow through them. So this year I decided to pick up quite a few. That way I can actually light them and not feel guilty about it. Another Target value section find. This is not actually like Halloween decor, but that kind of fall vibe. I've really been enjoying the checkered pattern. I use this a lot in Christmas decor too. This I actually grabbed at Walmart. It's the only thing I picked up at Walmart Halloween wise besides the pumpkins for outside, but it was super cute and it was only $6. Now that we have an oven and a kitchen, I picked up a little baking set. This says, "Hey there, pumpkin," and it came with some little pumpkin cookie cutters, which I thought might be fun. I am really excited to bake this season. I always love the smell of fresh baked goods this time of year. It just feels so cozy and homey. So I'm so psyched to have an oven. I also picked up this little oven mitt that says "Witchin' in the kitchen." Most other seasons it's just bitchin' in the kitchen, but you know, keeping it seasonal. I also grabbed a spooky wine glass. I may have grabbed this at Walmart as well. I may have spoke too soon about the pillow. I thought that this would be fun. I will be enjoying a glass of wine and a spooky movie later this evening. And then the last couple of items that I picked up are definitely more on the spooky side. I always go back and forth for Halloween decor if I want to go like witchy Halloween spooky vibes, or if I like more of just kind of the autumn aesthetic. So I always try and do a little mix of both so I can switch it up. So I grabbed this little spooky flower arrangement to bring in some like darker colors, spooky vibes, but not so Halloween, if that makes sense. And same thing with this. I just really love the colors of this plant, and it's fake so I can't kill it, but just having that dark base maybe around my crystals and stuff could kind of set like a little bit of a witchy mood. And then since I picked up so many candles, I need to get the rest of the sticker off, but I got this really cool little candle holder. So those are my more spooky items that I have to work with. And then I picked up this really cheap little 8x10 picture frame and bought this cute little ghost print on Etsy. I will put the link to it in the description box if you're interested. It was like $3, and I thought this would be fun to like switch up throughout the season with just another little printout. And the last two items that I got at Target, I picked up a pumpkin bath bomb so I can have a fall themed evening one of these nights. And I also got Haley this little sweater. It reminded me of the one that I showed you guys in the thrift haul that I have, the stripy sweater. So she now has a stripy sweater, so I'm gonna definitely be taking some mommy and me matching fall pics this year, and they're gonna be so cute. Okay, and I swear this is the last of it, but I do have a little honorable mention section. I went to the Family Dollar here in town before I decided to drive all the way to Idaho Falls to go to Target. I wanted to see what they had, and they actually had a couple of really cute things, so I picked up some stuff to kind of get the ball rolling before I made my big pumpkin trip to town. So I got this little Hocus Pocus pumpkin. Actually watched this movie last night. It was so good. One of my favorite Halloween movies to watch every year. And then another little white ceramic pumpkin. Like I said, I go very back and forth which vibe I like for Halloween, so it's a very mixed haul. Candles can be really expensive, so the Family Dollar had some pumpkin ones for like $3–4, so I picked up a couple. Pumpkin waffles, that one smells really good. And then this one is a blackberry pumpkin. It sounded super weird, so I went ahead and grabbed that one too. I liked that it was in the mason jar. I do find the blueberry to be a little bit overpowering and it's not my favorite. And then I got this little velvety pumpkin. I do also have one more little pumpkin pillow and a ghost pillow coming in the mail that I got from Amazon that are not here yet, but they're on the way. You can never have too many pumpkins this time of year. So I got that, a little pumpkin mug, and these little fall maple leaf lights. So shout out to the Family Dollar, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree. Family Dollar always have really great supplemental holiday decor for anybody like myself working on a budget. I also picked up some little skeleton socks and some other festive socks. Socks are one of my favorite ways to get festive, actually, so I try to have enough pairs to get me through the season. Anyway, now for the fun part, we are going to get decorating. I have so much good stuff to work with and I'm so excited. I forgot to show you, but I already hung this as soon as it came out of the box. I knew exactly where I needed to go, but I got this little pom-pom garland at Target and it is perfect. Oh gosh, perfect at the top of the mirror.
The weekends are haunted since the change in the seasons tonight. Don't mind them, they'll come around, not gonna let you down. You're a liar, and you know that it's alright now, because I told you it's alright now, didn't I? We go la 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 la. She goes la 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 la.
Seems like a good time to top off.
Somebody catch a break or a reason to die. And don't mind me, I'll come around, not gonna let you down. I guess I'm just tired, and you know that it's alright now, 'cause I told you it's alright now.
Forgot to show you guys, but I got the cutest little dog toy. We got Haley a pumpkin ale so that she can be festive with us, and she has been loving it. You like your gear? Everything is looking so cute and cozy, and that was the perfect way to start my day. Went ahead and set the vibes, and I can't wait for the fall season this year. I have lots of fun, cozy activities planned, and the weather here has just been very fall. I'm actually headed in to work now. I've got my work sweatshirt on. Our resort colors are those kind of fall colors too, so it works out. Got a couple of emails to respond to, admin stuff for a little bit, and I'll pick up with you guys later because we've got a spooky innkeeper photo shoot going down and some other fun stuff going on later this evening with Elisa. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I've been at work for a couple of hours now. Did some housekeeping, some laundry, emails, kind of starting to slow down for the day. I've got like a couple hours left, so I thought now would be a good time to work on that ghosty photo shoot. I want to throw a Halloween party here at the resort, and to kind of get some publicity going for it, get some interest, and let the locals know I wanted to do a little ghost innkeeper photo shoot reel type of situation for the resort Instagram, but I've low-key always kind of wanted to do one of these photo shoots. But we have some sheets, so I'm gonna cut some holes in them and we're gonna get shooting. I mean, this is definitely going to be one of the more ridiculous things I've done in my life, but I think it'll be really cool. The key is trying to figure out where to cut the eye holes without stabbing myself in the face. Got one. They're not very easy to see out of though, I will say. I've enlisted Josh's help because the eye hole situation is not going well. Yeah, this does not look as good as I was hoping, you guys. We'll see how this goes. Wait, why did yours turn out way better than mine? What the heck? You look so spooky, baby. I will say it's terribly hard to see out of those, so it wasn't as easy of a shoot as I was expecting. But I think it'll turn out really cool, and it was honestly really fun.
I went down by the river where I could pretend that all your lies as cold as the
An absolute Halloween staple. They did not have these at the local grocery store, which is called Rollins. So I stocked up at Walmart in Idaho Falls. I got the pumpkin ones too, but going for the ghosties tonight. I just chatted with Lisa. I think she's gonna come over and watch a movie, so I'm gonna make up some cookies. I really prefer the taste of a homemade cookie, but something about these little holiday stamp cookies from Pillsbury just really get me going. One while they're hot. They really are, Haley.
Oh, she's like, forget this beer.
Right?